Hey, boo, hey. Happy New
Oh,
Year.
Happy New Year.
Listen, y'all, we got it together. We made it to 2024. Sassy, moody,
Really?
nasty, still going strong. We missed you guys. I don't think we've done an episode since November.
We was trying to get here for Christmas, but
We had 2 episodes ready for y'all, and life was lifing, okay?
real bad.
Which is kind of what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about how 2023 had hands, We've had to bob and weave a little bit, and how we are looking for a much better 2024.
Absolutely.
So you ready to get into it, Miss D?
Let me sip my tea and get ready to expose what.
Ooh, what are you drinking? Are you drinking water for 2024?
This is coffee.
Okay.
It's 1:00, 2:00 in the afternoon here. I
Yeah.
had a long night last night, so yeah, I'm ready to
All right.
refocus and regroup.
So, as you guys know, we are both Bedroom Candy consultants. I am stationed in Detroit. D/Love. She is stationed in Atlanta. But in this business, you're in business for yourself, but you're not in business by yourself.
Right.
So what we mean by that is like Bedroom Candy by Alicia. That's mine. You know what I mean? D, what is yours called? Love Jones.
Love Jones, etc.
That's hers, right? But if she got a question about a product, she knows she can call me. If I'm looking for inventory, I know I can call her, okay? So with that being said, when you join this business, you also get people who join the business, and sometimes they get assigned to your team.
Right.
So we reached out to our teams, invited any of them to join us and talk about what we want to do this year in 2024. And Ms. Joy responded and said she would love to join us. So we're going to bring her to the stage. You guys, welcome
Hi,
Joy.
Miss Joy.
Hi, boo. How are
Happy
you?
New Year. I'm just so geeked to be in 2024 with y'all. Y'all don't understand.
Girl. All right, so introduce yourself to the people. Tell us where you from, how long you been a consultant.
Okay. Well, yeah. Joy, I go by Miss J. I've been a BK consultant for a little over 2 years. I took a pretty hefty break, so I'm just now coming back into the game live and in full effect, though. So, again, super geek to be here. Hailing from the 313 D Town, Detroit, Charlotte. So, I'm actually on Leisha's team. So, yeah, just happy to be here.
I love Joy, y'all. She is such a rock star. Joy does parties, but she also does these like huge events. She had this sexy lingerie show last year. Oh my God, she killed it. I was like, damn. Like I was so impressed sitting there. I love it. I love her style.
Thank you. I'm so glad y'all came. Like, it was so good to see my BK sisters in the building. I can't wait to do the next one. And maybe we can get Miss Love up here.
Oh, I'm coming.
Listen, because she from the D. She got Detroit roots in her. You know
I'm
what I'm
coming.
saying? She spent her summers here as a child. Her family is here. So she gonna be here for my birthday.
I'm pulling up. We might have to do a live stream. Your birthday.
Ooh, I like that. I like that.
Fun.
So, ladies, we are here to discuss what we're doing different this year in 2024. I have so much that I want to do different, but I want to hear from you guys first. Let's do categories. That sound good to y'all?
That's cool.
Okay. Let's start with, since we are BK sisters, let's start on a career basis. And it doesn't even have to just be BK, but career-wise, what is it that you want to do different this year?
I'll start. I want more one-on-one clientele. Like with BK, it's fun doing the parties. But I got into BK because I was always that friend that people would call and talk to me about their sex life and be like, girl, so I met this guy and this is XYZ. Or I want to try something new. Why? First of all, why are you coming to me before I started BK? So I think that was my calling.
Okay.
So I want to build a clientele and do more one-on-one consultations along with the party.
I love that. Okay, so what about, because I know all of us have businesses outside of BK. and then typically having a 9 to 5 too. What about in those aspects? How you feeling?
It actually ties into what I do. So I work for the post office. So it's an essential job. I call myself the essential entrepreneur because I have an essential job, and I feel like my side hustle with intimacy is also essential because everybody needs to take care of their intimate parts, learn how to take care of them properly. So I just call myself the essential entrepreneur because my 9 to 5 is essential, my side hustle is essential, and I just want to educate the people on all the essential goods that y'all need.
I love that.
Okay, I like that. What about you, Ms. Joy?
I love that, for real. And it's funny, you said one-on-one, and the word I put under that category was personal. And that, to me, I think BK is really helping me with that. And it's transitioning over into my 9 to 5, which I'm in marketing, and then all of the other projects I have going on. So I put personal, but what it really means for me is authenticity. Like, I want to put myself, my full whole self, into whatever I'm doing. So for Bedroom Candy, that's easy because like I want to talk about it. I want to know what's going on. You know, we at the parties, we having a good time. So, and that's all me. That's all the energy I want to, represent in the world. And then when it comes to my 9 to 5, it's, I want to treat everything, put that little extra joy factor on it, if that makes sense. Not just going through the motions. I don't want to go through the motions in 2024. No. You're going to get all of this year.
I love it. Yep. So for those watching us, please join in the comments. We're watching. Put in there what you're doing. Also, chime into the conversation with us. We would love to hear from you guys. So we'll be looking out for y'all responses. So that was BK wise. And then what about personal wise? Do you have a 9 to 5 that you do also, or do you have other businesses outside of BK?
Okay, so for, like I said, I'm in marketing. So that's my 9 to 5. I'm an account rep, and basically I just have to meet with clients and try to understand what their goals are. The same way I would with Bedroom Candy. I gotta understand what it is you're trying to accomplish and help to get you there. So
I got you.
Supportive by nature. And then for other businesses, I'm like a property management, preservation coordinator, all of those things. But same thing. It's like you have real estate, you have property goals, and I'm just there to facilitate and make sure it happens. Get to the end.
What about you, Nisha?
So for me, when I think of like one phrase or one statement to round up how I plan to approach my career for 2024, I think of like boss up, right? So like 2023 was really kicking my ass in my personal life, and I let it affect my BK business. I let it affect my career at like my 9 to 5, and in everything that I do, I've always been in leadership. I've always been very successful, getting promoted all the time. You know what I mean? Like with BK, my team be growing. I be walking across the stage, and I let some personal issues just take all that away from me and take my confidence. So in 2024, I'm back. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm back, and I'm better.
And bossed up.
Bossing up, y'all. I promise you. So yeah, but I mean, you know how you just be having ideas and you don't execute them or you overthink them. Like in our business, y'all, we got to constantly think of reels, trendy things that's, like we got to try to find a way to advertise our products in a way that somebody gonna want to share it or comment, or you know what I mean, like, or actually reach out to us to order the stuff. So I think I spent a lot of time thinking of ideas and not executing on them last year. So it's all about execution for me this year, career wise.
And that's what we got to hold each other accountable with. That's the whole purpose of a vision board, is to hold yourself accountable. Because I was telling Joy earlier, I like the physical boards. I have started one, not finished, but it's something about looking at it every single day. Towards February, March, we kind of subconsciously ignore it. Like, I know that's been sitting there. I know what's on it. I made it, whatever. But halfway through the year, if you happen to glance at it, it's just like, wait a minute, it's been 6 months.
Hold on.
And I need, I'm halfway in the year and I ain't did X, Y, and Z. So having the physical one, for me personally, it helps me. Even I don't want to call them bad days, but days that I'm just not paying that board no attention, but something tells me to look at that board.
Yeah.
And something is like a reminder, like, okay, get your stuff together.
I think even with the digital ones, because I'm not a physical board person, because then I'm not gonna actually do it. Like I was gonna make a physical board for this, and yesterday I was like, okay, let me find some app I can use or something, because clearly I'm not about to make it to the store and grab no magazines and the glue and stuff. But I think you can still do the same thing. Like for example, digital, put it on your home screen on your phone. You know what I'm saying, or your background or something like that. So there's ways. You got to cater to yourself. You know.
Yes.
Okay. What about? Let's think of another category. What about self-care? How did your 2023 self-care go, and what you doing different this year?
2023's, I don't want to, my self-care, I don't want to call it basic because I'm not a basic chick. But it was just wake up and do the same routine, wash your face, brush your teeth. I wear braids because my job, I have to be at work super early, so I don't like doing my hair in the morning. So it's just make it easy, throw the braids in the ponytail, deodorant, walk out the door and go. Now, even at me getting up at 3 a.m, my self-care routine is more intimate, my business, because I notice when I take the extra steps in taking care of myself, I feel better. And I want to help people see that you don't have to be basic with your self-care routine. You can put a little sprinkle in your self-care to make you feel good. So I'm glad I'm starting that in 2024, because self-care is not just taking care of yourself, but when I feel good, people around me feel good.
I love that.
I mean, it's a lot of sprinkle.
Sprinkle me, baby.
So, I mean, I feel like we're on the same page. I put consistency. So, if it's an event, it's a party, or we're doing a thing, we glam it up. We put that little extra oomph on it, the little sprinkle. But I want to carry that energy with me more often. So instead of like, I'm going to neglect myself all week, get caught up in everything that's going on, and then pop out on Saturday, I'm just going to try to incorporate more of that into my regular day-to-day.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think for me, I neglected the hell out of myself last year. So I'm definitely looking forward to getting back to things that I used to do. Just something simple as like exfoliating. Like I exfoliated the other day and I was like, damn, bitch, you ain't did
girl
in a minute. You know what I mean? Like we sell some really good products and I wasn't even using them. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just kind of into a funk, into a slump. So I'm definitely pulling myself out of it. I tried something new towards the end of last year, and I definitely recommend it to people. But I started counseling, right? And I know a lot of people don't talk about stuff like that, but it helped. Like I didn't even realize that I had started blocking my friends out because I didn't want to talk about stuff. Like I would talk to my BK sisters, I would talk to my cousins, and that was pretty much the end of the day for me. Yeah, because my friends had questions, checking on me. You know, like when you got friends, they gonna call you out on your shit, and I didn't want to be called out. So I was avoiding them. But towards the end of the year, I finally started, coming back out of my shell. And one of my friends, she told me, she was like, "You a badass bitch. Start acting like it."
Period.
And I was like, "But you're right." Like, you know what I'm saying? And it made me feel good. Like I was worried about being judged, and my friends were just like, "No, bitch, get your shit together, and let's go. We out here." So I appreciate it, and that's part of my self-care. I'm getting back connected with my people. I am taking better care of me. I work from home, so it's very easy to just have on like t-shirts and sweats all the time, or pajamas, because I work from home. So definitely, I used to get my hair done every 2 weeks when I was in the office. And working from home, I'm like, I'm saving that money. Get it done for what? So I do want to, I'm probably not going to be every 2 weeks like I used to be, but definitely just start my routines back up and getting out this damn house more and more.
So I have a question. So since we're all BK consultants, what is one of your favorite self-care items that we sell?
Okay. Wait. So our CBD scrub is the truth. Okay. And like Alicia was just saying about exfoliating, girl, like I had just got back on it and I was like, oh, I'm soft, I'm silky. Like, touch on me. I gotta experience this. So that, and then I have been using so instead of hotcakes, because I know that's supposed to be ours, and the sugar daddy's supposed to be for the guys, but that pound cake smell, that lemon pound cake smell, I love that. So I haven't been overdoing it on the sugar.
Are you been doing the sugar daddy?
Yes, I love it.
I haven't tried it.
It smells just like lemon, like frosted lemon pound cake.
That's great. That's not crazy you say that. It's funny you say that because I am not a fan of sugar daddy.
Really?
I like the smell of it in the bottle. I necessarily wouldn't put it on me.
Different chemistry types.
Yes, but I sell the hell out of it. So it's like, I guess, like you said, everybody's pheromone is different.
Yeah, your body chemistry too.
Right. I smell of it in the bottle is one thing, but hotcakes is mine.
Okay.
The cookies.
Man, every single day I have a bottle in my bathroom. And I have a bottle in my car in case I leave the house and forget. And you know, down here in hot Atlanta, it could be December or July. It can get a little hot and humid. And I work at the post office, a lot of manual labor, sweating. So I don't go nowhere without my hotcakes. And like I said, that's twice a day that I'm putting on hotcakes.
I wish they had bigger bottles, but I'm glad that they do the buy one, get one pack because you do go through it.
I don't know, like a huge part of me want to jump in here and say Womanizer is my favorite self-care item, but I'm going to keep it cute with y'all to everybody.
Girl.
You over here exfoliating and getting our intimates together, and this girl over here masturbating.
Is that not self-care? Okay.
I am not mad at you.
I will say our Velvet, though, I think, that scrub is amazing. I love it. I'm an Island Joy girl. I like the Island Joy, so I use the Island Joy scrub when I'm feeling good, when I, in the erotic notes. Sounds weird, but you know, like them pheromones, they work on you too. But erotic notes is our pheromone perfume oil. So when you have that on, you just feel more confident. You feel sexier. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, it take you from feeling like Medea to Jessica Rabbit. So you walk different, you talk different. You know what I mean?
And you know, a special tip, because you know they say to make perfumes last longer, if you put Vaseline or some kind of like cream on your skin and then spray the perfume on it. Instead of Vaseline, our shea butter.
On the Butter Me Up.
Yes, Butter Me Up is kind of in the same family as Vaseline. So you rub yourself down with the shea butter and then use the pheromone oil or your pheromone spray or your perfume, and your aroma will last longer.
I'm having a real hard time staying G-rated, but this is my last non-G-rated comment. But you also, are y'all putting your perfume on your ankles?
Oh, yes. Almost definitely.
Yes.
I feel like such a freak when I do it too. You're like, so you just know you gonna have
your already know what you're doing it for.
Y'all are so nasty.
She's the nastiest one. Don't fall for it.
I see you.
Don't fall for it. But yeah, I really do like the CBD line that we have. I need to order me some more. You're right. And that serum. Have you ever used the serum?
I have. But so we have, I want to say a switch because there was the lubricant and then there was a serum and then a lotion, I think. But I used the serum giving a massage though.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if that's what I was supposed to, but it worked.
The CBD candle is made for massages, but I can see how you could use the serum that way because it's slippery too.
Yeah, I just needed the, end effect, end game. That's it.
Yeah.
What it was supposed to do. Just like, so a lot of people have been talking to me about just the physical ailments that they experience in 2023. So that's why I really bust out the CBD line on them because
I really treat it like a pain reliever line. Like seriously, it helped. Y'all not do balloons on the side too. And sometimes my back be hurting afterwards. And as soon as you rub some of that CBD stuff on there, It be going instantly. It works really well with like muscle pain, I think. So
right. Sometimes you're looking for action after that massage, and sometimes you just really need to relax.
Listen. Because I was like, my knees, I think they turned 40, my left knee. I feel like I turned 40 before I turned 40. It's already there. So I'm like, I'm going to have to start keeping that thing in my purse with me because it's time.
That's a good idea, girl. Like, I don't even want to talk about knees. I'd be mad.
I'm like, what's happening? Why are you in pain right now? We ain't did shit. What's the problem? But yeah, I was trying to do yoga the other day, and my knee was like, it's a no. It's a no.
Yoga?
So yeah, I did do yoga. I told you I'm serious about my self-care. I did yoga for the first time. It was really fun, honestly. It was supposed to be like Zen and, but you know how I am. We was cracking plenty of jokes during it. I did it with one of my cousins, but it was a really good time. Somehow I am locked into doing it every Monday and Friday.
Yoga, you said Zen. Yoga is a full workout. I tried it one time. I was exhausted. I was like,
I said, wait a minute. But I've got a comment saying just went to the doctor about my knees last week. Yeah, the knees they aging before us. But if y'all think about our way back when, what kind of dances was we doing? And I had a lot of
lock and dropping it. Pop, lock and drop it.
Pop, lock and drop it. Bust out, get your eagle on, all that. Remember when Beyonce would do her thing and then she dropped to her knees in the video? Did that all the time. All right, y'all. What other categories we got out there to discuss 2024? What we doing different? We did careers. We did self-care. What else y'all thinking?
I know we had said finances.
All right, let's talk about
money.
Yes.
Let's talk about it. Finances.
Go ahead, love.
I'm all about multiple streams of income because clearly, like you said, BK, we're consultants. Like I said, I'm working on another side hustle to tie into my intimacy business. I sell lingerie, of course. But yeah, I'm all about hustling and getting to the bag. I want to I'll say I want to write a book, but I just need to figure out what format I want to do that in. But
that's so funny you say that. I was just talking to my uncle last night, telling him some things that I was going through last year. And he was like, baby, you need to put that in a book.
Yes.
Like, you think so?
Yeah. I haven't decided what lane I'm going to do because I could definitely write a book about the shit that goes on in the post office. My you could definitely
imagine.
You call it going postal. But also
I know everything. I love it.
Girl, I could so that's a book. But I was thinking more of with the intimacy business. I already have a blog, Confessions of a Sex Consultant, because you would not believe the stories that I hear when people call me and ask questions. So my blog, of course, is anonymous, but somewhere down the line I kind of want to turn that into a book.
I love both of those so much.
I love that.
Especially going postal. That's cool.
Listen, and then you have to be discreet about it because one, I don't want everybody. I want to be like a ghostwriter because I don't want everybody to know that I'm putting their business in the book. But I kind of got to put your business in the book for it to be good.
It's true.
Yeah.
Just change the names up. Just
right.
Like, what was that movie with Taye Diggs in them where he like tried to change the names and he still got caught?
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't use that example. That didn't work out.
I was a little more discreet than he was.
Yes. But that is a book. And it works for my side business because post office people ain't nothing but some hoes and some freaks. So, I gotta figure out how to tie the two in.
Okay. Just synonym. I mean, what do you call it? Pseudonym.
Yes.
For it. Yeah. That's wild. So I started writing. I didn't say I was working on a book necessarily. It's more like I'm journaling through things and then later on I'll edit it. But that way I don't have the pressure on myself necessarily.
Right.
But So I started, kind of exploring in a little different lifestyle stuff. And like you said, the stories that just come out, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
funny. Again, y'all gotta witness this. Y'all be privy to this. Shit is happening out here.
For real.
So no, I love that. You should definitely write your book. Same, like multiple streams of income. For me, passive income, seriously, like if I can just go to bed and the money's still coming in, that's what I want. But I know there's a lot of legwork, prep work that goes into that. So that's what 2024 is all about. Like we got to get all this stuff situated so that it runs itself, automate, build your team.
Yes, I need to work on that.
That's another passive income. You know what I mean? Like as your team sells, that's income for you.
Yes.
So for me, I'll say in 23, I definitely fumbled the bag in lots of different ways just because I wasn't, myself or whatever. Yeah. So for this year, when it comes to finances, I think of execution. You know what I'm saying? Like executing on my ideas, making sure I'm saving, like spending is so bad, especially when you're in a dark place or whatever. So have y'all seen those little books where like you put 100 in this week, you put 20 in next week, and I think by the end of it, you're supposed to have $5,000 saved. I love it. I'm here for that. I have a 16-year-old. I want to be able to teach him about finances and having good credit. And at work, I don't know. I typically take pride in the fact that I usually get promoted every 18 months or whatever job I'm working at. And I've been chilling since the pandemic started. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I haven't been promoted because I haven't even tried to get promoted. I haven't even given my company a reason to be like, we need to move her up. You know what I mean? So I think I want to get back to that and get my money up in just every way possible. Side hustles and my professional life. So
you said you wanted to boss up. I'm gonna hold you accountable.
I'm telling you. Listen, I don't even remember committing to the yoga thing. And my cousin was like, I'll be there in an hour. I said, for what? What you mean? and we did it. And she said, okay, I'll be back Monday. I said, it's Friday. Why are you coming Monday? But
you need that.
So I said that to say, if you try to hold me accountable, I'm not going to fight you on it because that's what I need. That's what I need.
We all need that.
So I'm here for it. Okay, what about romance, you guys? What about the love life? No? We ain't got to get specific, but let's just say for 2024, what's the plan?
Love, what's the plan?
Did you not just hear when I say I turned 40 this year? I am dating myself. No, I'm just playing.
I love that. They just
I'm dating myself. I turned 40 this year.
That's beautiful. All right, I'm gonna break the ice. I'll go first for romance. Okay. So just to share a little bit, I am coming out of like a 10-year relationship, right? So I feel like 2023, I spent grieving that and adjusting to that. And 2024, I'm moving past it. I think I'm gonna give love a chance. I don't think if somebody was trying to love on me before that it would have even worked. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna give love a chance. I'm open. I hear, the dating scene is trash. But I'm here. I am open. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm open to love. I will give love a chance.
I love that. I love that for you. So I don't know. I guess I'm somewhere in the middle between dating myself and, being open for love. Because we talked about this a little bit, Leisha. So I'm fresh out of a 4-year relationship. And so I guess, I've had some time to grieve, maybe not as much as healthy. So I'm still, going through each stage of it. But of course, that just comes with shifting my priorities. So focusing on me and my kids, is more than enough love to go around there for sure. But on the romance side of it, like I said, I started, kind of playing around in some lifestyle stuff. So right now it's just about having fun. And what I really just want is security, whether that's on my own, whether it's a play partner, if it's something a little longer than that. It don't matter.
So you're saying these keywords, and I want to ask questions, but my G-rated side is saying don't ask no questions. But The
No.
BK
Okay,
sound is like, I
Because
heard you say
we
we are
lifestyle. I
live.
heard
We
you
don't
say
want to put her
play.
business
What
out
we
there.
talking about, girl? What we talking about?
You can ask again. You get one. Ask me one. Make it count.
All right, so you said lifestyle. You've been looking into the lifestyle. What do you mean by that?
Okay, so do you guys know what? Wait, hold on. That might be too much.
I know, and this is YouTube. So
No, but I started checking out some like parties. So it's like theme-based things. You know, my favorite is BDSM. I can't even lie about that. That's my.
I'm into
Mine
it.
too.
So I've been checking out some parties and just meeting other people who, you know, that's what they're really into and exploring different avenues of it. So, like, I've been able to play with our Dark Desire set a whole lot more. I'm looking forward to all of that in 2024.
I love that.
Once you use our cuffs, you can't go back to the other ones.
Oh, no.
For real, you can't go back to those handcuffs. Once you use our wristbands, handcuffs is old news. I've actually, so the reason I asked and kind of tuned into that, I did 2 events last year, right? I don't think I've talked about this on camera, but I worked as a consultant. I wasn't a guest, but I worked as a consultant at 2 lifestyle parties last year. And it was like really, really eye-opening. Like, it was so different than what I thought it was going to be. And I don't know, it was entertaining. I'll say that. And then I work with the guy quite often, so I might bug you next time to come work with me since you're here in Detroit. But yeah, it was good to see Black people in the lifestyle, honestly.
I love it. I love it. Like I said, because a lot of people are entering 2024 on their soft girl era and their soft girl. Okay, you raise your hand. I'm all for the soft girl era, but like Joy, I am a fan of the BDSM community and lifestyle. So I'm in my dominance era. And for
I love that.
Like, I want to be like in my dominance era, not my soft girl era.
Listen, you can tell why we sell BK because regardless of what the topic is, somehow we circle back to this. Okay, we talking 2024 goals, and listen,
that's my goal. I'm trying to get tired of.
Right. I want to have somebody else.
Of the category, like on like Pornhub or whatever. Have you ever looked at the category?
You said what?
Have you ever looked up the like BDSM category online? Pornhub, certain websites. The material that's there is never what does it for me. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's always degrading. And I know that is a kink that people have and enjoy. But when it comes to like my dominant side, I'm not trying to degrade the person I'm with. You know what I mean? Like, but I get more into like the control, the submission, the temperature play, you know what I mean? Like things like that. Not necessarily, you don't have to crawl to me and call me master. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not necessarily my kink. That's not what does it for me. Yeah. But I respect the people, you know, I love hearing about
everybody is different.
Everybody's different.
That's what
I'm happy. I was just so happy to see, because like when you look at them categories online, you don't see a lot of people that look like us. And if they do, typically it'd be in that crawling or whipping type scene. So I love hearing, you know, that you guys are intrigued and looking into different things. And because I don't know, like, do you sell a lot of the Dark Desire collection?
Is that for love? Because since I've been out for taking my break or whatever, not yet, but I had someone reach out just today about doing a BDSM party. So I'm going to make sure that I let Alicia when it is.
Yeah.
But I definitely see that being a space that's going to grow, especially for me, because, you know, that's, you know, kind of my thing. And what's crazy, what I was going to say is what's crazy about me kind of peeking my head in the door with the lifestyle is just I learned so much about the different stages and levels that people play on. Like you said, it might be about degrading, but it could be something completely different. Like it's completely levels to this shit. So.
Levels. And I'm so intrigued by all of them. I just be fascinated. Like I think my kink is learning other people's kinks. I'd be so fascinated. Joy, I don't know if you saw it, but the first episode we did was about foot fetishes.
She has a foot fetish.
I do not. I honestly don't even like feet. Like if somebody's feet touch me, I feel it through my skin crawl. But I am intrigued by, and I had a friend who was into them in a different way than I ever was and was exposing me to new things. And so I brought it into the show. And anywho, I'm not about to sell all my business, but
exactly. How did I end up talking about my foot episode on the show?
It was like my favorite episode. It was just our first one, and our cameras was trash. Our production was trash. I think we should re-record it because it was such a good episode.
I need a brief recap right quick. I need a real brief recap.
I'll send you the link. It's still on YouTube. I just made it private.
Basically, I'm on camera. I'm on camera telling people I sucked the toes before.
No, I haven't done that. I can't add that to my list. But I used to be like, Leisha, like I'm not in the feet. I don't want to see your feet. Don't bring your feet around me, right? But then I kind of had 2023 wasn't all bad.
It wasn't all bad, right?
And one of those moments involved feet.
It had bad seasons, but baby, it had some good days, okay?
That's all we're gonna say about that right now.
Yeah, I'm with you. But I look at feet a whole new way now. We having toe rings, ankle bracelets, and I'm having a good time.
Stuff that glow in the dark.
Oh, girl, glow in the dark polish, 10 out of 10.
Yes.
Okay. When it's dark in that room and your toes is in it, 10 out of 10.
Okay.
I can't even remember what category we're talking about and how we got here.
Back to talking about
money. We're supposed to be talking about money.
I don't even know how we got here, but
we should bring her G-rated side to every show.
Never fails. Did you go, D?
Go where?
Did you say are we on finances?
Yeah, I said about writing the book.
You did? Okay. All right. Well, what's next, ladies? We still got a little bit of time. We can do one more. That was romance. You did not go on romance.
Mm-hmm.
I did not.
You did not. You tried to play me. I'm like, I kept telling myself, circle back to D. It's D turn.
I told you, I don't want to say it's all about me this year, but it's all about me. And even though I'm in a relationship, I noticed, not just in 2023, but I focus so much on family and wife and mom lifestyle. And that's one reason why I love BK, because it's a break away from family and work. And so even though BK is family, so this year, I plan on being a little bit more romantic, I guess you could say, with my spouse, but also with myself. Like,
I love it.
I'm gonna make love to myself in 2024. 20 times.
I love it.
I do. I love that too. It's different. You know what I mean? Like I just feel like it's fresh air.
It is.
It really is.
It's not that I'm neglecting my relationship. It's just I can be a better self in that relationship when I take care of myself.
You can't pour from an empty cup. So
no, you can't.
You got to take care of you so that you can be, you know what I mean, that great wife, that great mom, that great.
Because I don't want to preach the gospel, like intimacy and all of that, if I'm just like, I want to be open with my clients and customers and be like, you have to know yourself, not just your body and everything like that, but intimacy is more than just sex. It starts mental. And you can't be intimate if you're not in a good mental space, whether it's with a spouse or a friend or with anybody. Intimacy is more than sex.
Not to tell all my business, but my husband used to be like, you fake advertisement. You out here telling people about sex and telling them this and that, and you don't even be having sex with me. And I'm like, sir, you piss me off all day, every day. I have no interest in it. You know what I mean? But that does not mean that I'm not a sexual being or a sexual person.
Exactly.
You just haven't earned that side of me right now.
And you don't have to, it doesn't have to, because I get that too. People be like, oh, you're a big ass freak. And you're this and you're that because you sell sex toys. And it's just like, that's the fun part of it is the sex toys. I want to get more so into the educational part and the mental part of sex, because we all know sex can be fun. We have fun doing it. But it's now that we're grown, intimacy is more mental than physical.
It really is. And I try so hard, y'all, to separate the two. But if I'm mad, she mad, and we good on you. You know what I mean? Like, so I will try. I hear like angry sex is great sex. I've never experienced it because I've never been able to have that mental block to still execute when I'm upset. So I don't know. I'm open to it, but I feel the same way. It's definitely
depends. It depends on what you're angry
before
about.
you get to the bedroom.
Yeah.
It depends on what you're angry about, Alicia.
Okay, is that how it works? So like if you mad.
If you mad, it ain't no
okay. Because I be looking, all the different groups on Facebook. I'm like, I don't know how they do it. So if it's like something minor, that's different.
Maybe I just love sex because I've had mad sex.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. Intimacy is more mental because I'm reflecting back on the time where I had mad sex. Mm-hmm. I was mad at that person and they were mad at me, and I focused probably on the private part, but I focused on one thing and I was just like,
You sure you wasn't mad because you hadn't had none? Because that's the thing. You don't realize it. Like, why am I so angry? Because you needed some.
Could be.
You are neglecting yourself.
It's like I said, it's weird, the switch, because it's like I was just mad at this motherfucker and now I will fuck the shit out of it. Like,
but listen, so once the session is done, do you go back to being mad, or was that
it depends on how good the session was.
Fair.
Because if it's not good, I'm gonna be even more mad.
Fair.
I'm even more mad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, next relationship, I'm down to try.
Don't go pissing the man off trying to start
trying to get
some. Like it. Look, some of these guys, he might be into that.
Yeah, it might be a new kink to unlock.
Just saying.
But 2023, like for me, it was exactly all of that. I needed to spend some more time on myself and getting my head together, and because I wasn't in a great place, confidence-wise, self-esteem-wise, just out of connection with myself, it really spilled over into my relationship. And that's, the gist of it. That's what happened. So I think sometimes we don't realize how much like you said, you can't pour from an empty cup. Mm-mm. So you got to put yourself first. And it doesn't mean cutting everybody off or isolating yourself or anything like that. But like Love said, that's where true intimacy starts. And people pick up on your energy. And as women, right, they count on our energy being there. So when we low, everything around us is low. So whether that means you go take your bath time, right? Or using your special oil, whatever it is you got to do to keep yourself.
The sex is better when you're mentally there. The sex
for sure.
is way better.
Way. I agree with that. 100%. Well, this was a fun episode. We some way, somehow still, this was supposed to be our non-BK episode, and
we can't do that.
But I think it was perfect. It was so us, because there's vision board parties all over the internet right now. But I bet you this is the only one that had a BDSM branch of the 2024 goals. So I love that for us. I'm sorry. I have a house full of gamers. Well, sounds like it's time to start wrapping up. The kids are getting restless. But thank you so much, ladies. Thank you for all of our guests that chimed in the comments. We appreciate, your feedback. Love you guys. Ladies, this is our year. It's go time. Y'all ready?
I am ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm excited. I feel rejuvenated. You know what I mean? Like I am. I'm ready to attack this year. I'm ready to bob and weave. As the problems try to come my way, I'm like, nope. Go bother the next one.
We got your back, Alicia.
Thank you. I'm excited and ready to to dive in, y'all. All right, well, let's go ahead and wrap up and get back to these responsibilities that's calling us.
Y'all thanks.
Hi, ladies. Thank you so much. This was fun. I had a great time with you. I miss you. You will see more of Sassy, Moody, Nasty in 2024.
Yes.
Thanks for having me, y'all.
Thank you, Joy. Bye, ladies.
Bye.